Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, so I heard that from this is winners round 3.
Okay.
I heard Burr saying that quote unquote basically everybody is here.
Yeah.
The only 2 people that I can think of that aren't here tonight are Johnny and Desley. But
Dang.
pretty much everybody else that resides at that high level of this scene is here tonight. And this is, again, winners round 3. YellowRello and Grayson are going at it against each other. And these are 2 guys that have both, I'm pretty sure YellowRello has gotten to grand finals at an Ultimate Shockwave before, and I know Grayson has.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Wait.
Okay, I know we've seen Denby take this over Grayson, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if we've ever seen Rello get the better of Grayson, but I wouldn't be. It's not out of the question, you know.
No, I mean, these 2 guys are both just so good, and I mean, particularly when they play this early in bracket, anything can happen. And dude, this is what I think. I think Rello, he's just so good at early in bracket.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't know how much stamina he has as a player, but all I know is that he looks so clean when he plays early in bracket. But Grayson, being tenacious, not going to let him build up a big lead. We're right back to even.
Man, normally, I think one thing that helps a lot is the way that Rel plays can catch a lot of people off guard pretty quick. He's very aggressive. He likes to go for a lot of off-stage stuff. And if you're not warmed up, you get a little bit lazy once, you're going to eat early stock, and then playing from behind the whole time after that is rough.
Yeah, which you kind of saw earlier, right? Like, Rob is very difficult to kill off stage. And again, not ready that time for the sour spot forward air. This is exactly what defines Rel's playstyle. Oh, but this is the definition of Grayson, too.
Yeah, they're never going to let you one-up him that easily.
Grayson says, "You will not get a lead on me. It will not last." And meanwhile, Rello is like, my determination is to get stocks quickly and flashily.
Nice. The Nair barely bailing Rello out of that situation where he had spent the double jump. He needed to do something to get back down.
Love the parry, the presence of mind right there to say, not just going to get lazy, let the laser do a bunch of shield damage, right? I know that I can keep the pressure off me a little bit, and that's exactly what Rel does. They're escaping that platform scenario that normally Rob's just so good at covering, but with that double jump armor, man, it's tough to keep Yoshi locked down, and that's what Rob's all about.
Hit him with the yoinky sploinky.
Woo! He's yoinked him a couple of times, but no stocks off of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he got the one off the side, you know, with the sour fair.
Oh, that's true, that's true.
But
you are right. Ooh, but anybody's game now. One grab from Grayson can do it. One up tilt leading into an up air.
Ooh, that was the longest reach of that. I don't think I've ever seen a grab from that far.
You forget that Yoshi kind of has a tether grab.
Yeah, it had to be extended hurt box or something.
Must have been.
Yeah.
I mean, Rob is big.
Rob is big. That's true.
141? Oh, who? Okay, it's...
Oh, yeah.
I thought
that
it
could
was
have been
Rel.
either way, but
that could have been anyone, yeah.
It could have been anyone.
Could have been anybody's stock.
I've seen the Nair do that. I've seen the back air for sure do that. You know, if I were to put money on it, it would have been the Yoshi KO, but...
And it was.
It was.
This is what I'm talking about, though. Like, early on in the tournament, early on in the set, like, Rel always looks the best.
Firing on all cylinders.
He comes in with heat, and you better be ready to handle it. Can you find the thermostat and turn it down?
He does tend to start hot and then taper off as the night goes on.
He's a game one winner.
Grayson is a very steady pace consistently. So we'll see if the steady pace ends up taking it all the way through, or if Rel's going to be able to fire his way through it before Grayson's able to stifle a little bit of flames.
We'll see if he can continue to do what was working so well for him in that last set, which in my mind honestly was just really, really good recognition of Rob threat zones and reacting to what Grayson was doing in any given moment. That's what was keeping Rel in the game so well, but Grayson, meanwhile, he's a sniper.
Oh, yeah. There's not a lot you can do there after you've spent that double jump. Have to land in that spot. Maybe an air dodge can come through, but with the multi-hits, I think Grayson had it covered.
And this time, Rel doesn't get to play with the lead, which is so big, right?
He has been playing really well at the ledge against Grayson, where typically that's like a good place for Rob to get big reward. Unfortunately, dropping the big opportunity there. Had he caught the right tech option, he might have been able to even up the game.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of unfortunate unfamiliarity with that gyro, right? Where if he knew exactly where that would send, definitely could have gotten the reset into the stock. But now, working from a pretty hefty deficit, that time didn't get the reset.
No way, and you know that he was looking for the reset there. That's why he went for the forward smash. Grayson just stood back up.
He said, not today.
Not today.
I get back on my non-existent feet. But there's that back air once again, just that a lingering hitbox that kills at the end always. Such a good tool for Yoshi to have, especially with that crazy aerial drift.
It was another interaction where Rel was getting off the ledge and got rewarded.
Is
Now,
that no jump?
I think that is, but it looks like Grayson dropped a little bit too low, didn't quite get yoinked.
And Rel was definitely looking to burn the last of that fuel to take that stock, and Grayson knows that he wants to get aggressive the moment that they both have their feet back on stage.
100% caught him reaching a little bit too far, trying to jump at him. Now, gyro's gone, but he's still got access to that huge nair to deal with Yoshi in the air. Nice catch on the gyro from Rel, but the pressure just keeps going from Grayson.
And he's been doing a good job of dealing with the projectile play overall, but it kind of seems like he's fumbling a little bit, especially in this game too, once he gets up close to Grayson. And you can kind of see that manifesting that he's aware of that, because a couple of times he's kind of gone to camp these platforms and just trying to see if he can force Grayson to commit with a jump or something. But with the lead, Grayson knows he doesn't really need to go near him.
Yeah, it really is. And you know, that whole first game, it was Grayson refusing to give up a big lead to Rel. And I would think really we're seeing how important that was to even keep it that close, because Rel, you know, with the lead does make it very difficult, even on pace, makes it very difficult for you to, you know, feel like you're in any semblance of control. Without the lead,
oh my gosh. Yeah, without the lead, there's just no shot.
I feel like Rel's the kind of person to crack first in those scenarios. We saw a couple of times where he would reach, like with a forward smash out of nowhere, trying to catch Grayson jumping in, but he tends to stay a little bit more reserved.
Yeah, if you can't put the pressure on Grayson, you're gonna have a really tough time getting him to make any mistakes, really, because it is something that can happen. But when he's in his zone and you're not really making him feel uncomfortable with his good options, then opening up a Rob like Grayson, who's especially just so good at playing around the stage that he's on, is so ridiculous. That's why we saw Rel just jumping around on those platforms so much, because he knew, oh my gosh!
Not the sweet spot, and this is big for Rel. Okay, didn't quite convert much further, but you saw how he smelled blood and immediately went for it. Straight up was going for two pieces off the side. Continuing pressure, but now Grayson with his non-existent feet again. The treads firmly planted on the ground.
I think this is no jump from Rel. Grayson realizes it. Dude, his pressure off stage has been just as good as Rel's, honestly, which is crazy.
That is insane. Normally, that's where Rel likes to live.
Rel will put the pressure on out there, but we've seen a couple times that he has potentially had opportunities to actually get something done against Grayson out there, but he'd already burned the double jump, right? He didn't have the ability to position himself, and that made it really hard for him to actually get close to Grayson out there. Good recognition.
Yeah, I knew that Grayson was scoping out a roll or a jump. Didn't quite come through.
And I just take him right back to this platform, and
there we go, chilling out.
Back here. That did it. Wow.
Yeah, that's really all you need. We saw earlier again, Rel kind of went early for a forward smash where he thought, you know, this will even up the stocks, and it would. But why go for that when you can just go for the back air? You know?
Don't have to get too fancy. And that time, great DI out of that second down tilt, knowing that definitely could have bounced him into a stock. Good mash by Grayson.
Yeah. Didn't want to get chewed on.
It's gross in there.
Yeah,
it's wet like the inside of my car.
Yeah, don't like that. Don't like that being the place.
Ooh, and mashing that nair out too. See, I think that Rel is picking really good options to sort of mash at a disadvantage. It's a problem that when he presses those buttons in advantage, right? That you saw right there that, like you said, he gets a little antsy, right? He tries to force the issue a little bit, and Grayson just really gets the job done off of that. Oh, damage.
That immediate recognition on first down tilt to the trip to get that up throw as well. Really nice by Grayson. He's moving fast.
That's hard.
Yeah.
To recognize the first trip, try doing that at home on the first couple of tries. You won't get it.
Yeah. Ooh, back hit of the nair. That'd have been the last active frame for that to happen.
Somehow.
They are whiffing in each other's faces, but both of them face in awkward directions for the times.
This is no jump again.
Yeah, but Grayson just backs up, didn't want to make any big risks.
Oh, double jump armor eating that back air. Otherwise, that would have been the end of the game.
YellowRello has made amazing use of that double jump armor just to get off the ledge. It has paid dividends. Yeah, not going to be able to cover all the way to the other side.
Look at Grayson using all of the options in his toolkit. I don't think I've seen him do the same recovery twice.
No.
And he's been off stage quite a few times.
And again, the last hits of the Nair sets up. Now he has gyro in hand. My goodness, that up air almost stole that real quick.
Oh, dropped the shield. He was expecting just a single hit landing aerial. And
Yeah, maybe expecting landing fair. Maybe even a down tilt afterward kind of thing, and you don't want to get caught with somebody just down tilting your shield. Maybe you have to pick an option. But in that, it was the spin to win.
yeah, Grayson, man. Like I said, the amount of mix-ups that he applied